Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. So for today's video I thought we could do a little bit of a day in the life of me at work, and I could just let you know a little bit more about my job, what I get up to day to day when I am working. We're a little bit quieter this week with it being the start of January. Well, I am personally, but the other people that work with us, they're not quiet, they're actually very busy. But yeah, so I thought, why not bring you along and let you know a little bit more about my job. So for you that don't know, I work for my brother. So we are I don't know how to explain it, but we supply something called grab wagons. I feel like loads of people wouldn't expect me to work in something like this, and I didn't either, but this is where I am right now. So basically what the company is, say for example, if you were having work done on your house, or if you were having, say, like your garden dug out, or a house is just an example, but we do it all sorts. So we do it on hospitals, on buildings in the city centre, just all round really. Say you've had material dug out or broken down, basically like muck, bricks, that type of thing. We would then arrange a grab wagon and we would go and pick it up, and then we would arrange then getting rid of it. Basically my job is to do everything behind the scenes, and then the boys, obviously girls can do it as well, but in our situation I'm in the office and the boys do the driving, and then the boys will go to the job, pick up the material and then tip it. So that is basically what we do as a company. It was actually my brother's idea for me to film a video like this, because he was like, why don't you just do a day in the life at work and let everyone know what you do? So I was like, oh, I don't know, but I'm doing it. It's Connor's company. I work in the office, but I'm just working at home at the moment. I'm classed as the office manager, and then we've got two people that work 4 roles for the company, and then I manage basically all of us, like manage our team. So without sounding too boring and rambling on, I basically just do everything in the background. So I speak to the customers, arrange jobs, get all the details, arrange payment, arrange invoices, and then arrange for the job to actually happen and take place, and for our boys to go and do the job. And then if there's any other little bits in between that we need to know. For certain sites there's obviously more things that you have to go through and things like that in regards to health and safety. You have to have all sorts of different insurances, so that's another thing that I do. I sort insurances, MOTs and taxes on all our vehicles, help with our advertisement. I don't really do the social media, we have someone else who does that for us. I do all the accounting side of things, if there's any things that need to be paid. Yeah, that's literally it in a nutshell basically. So yeah, so each day the boys get one of these sheets, and this is just a blank one because I need to give these to them. They all have a little clipboard that I arranged for them, so they're nice and organised, and basically they just write down all the details about their jobs, and I will work out then the costings. So then we've got that for our paperwork, and then I follow from that, and then I do our customer invoices. So the boys will do that every single day. There's 3 that I take care of, so Connor and then 2 other boys that I will do their paperwork for. So I basically just do everything in the background, and then they just go and do the physical work. I have a little look. I've got a new diary for 2024. I don't think I've got anything on there for today, but I do have another checklist Wednesday. So there's nothing urgent that I need to remember on there. Just checking here. I've got another notepad. This is the first page of my notepad for 2024, because we want nothing but positive vibes around here. I needed to send a customer a statement, so I've done that, and I actually need to book my holidays off for around my birthday, so I'm going to do that. And then yeah, I've already been doing a few bits this morning, but I don't have my breakfast until a little bit later on because I'm not always hungry. So I'm gonna have my breakfast and then come back to it got a couple bits that I know that I need to do in the back of my head, and I've got some invoicing that I need to do for jobs that have already been done. We've just had to come on the phone because the camera needs charging, but I thought I'd show you my little outfit for working from home today. Little Kaya hoodie, flared joggers, and just these like slipper things from Lidl. I find I work better getting up, having a shower, moisturising, and it just makes you feel like you're ready to go, because you're not going to be productive if you stay in your pyjamas all day. You need to just get ready and as if you're actually physically going to work. Sorry about the quality, the lighting's not very good in here at the moment. So for breakfast recently, whilst I've been working from home, I've been having 2 Weetabix with milk, crunchy peanut butter and a drizzle of honey. It's really hard to show you. It doesn't look very nice, obviously, but it tastes really, really nice. So I find it sets me off for a good day when I have a proper breakfast. This might not be proper for some people, but I feel like it's a little bit of a healthier option, but it's also got sugar in it, so I think it's got sugar in it, so it gives you some energy, and then the honey and the peanut butter are just a good addition to it. Cheers. I really like it with the crunchy peanut butter because you just get a little crunch every now and again, and it's just lovely. So I went and found a new gym yesterday. The reason I was looking for a new one is because the other one, I was just always really, really busy, and there was just not a lot of space all the time, and I just feel like I wanted a change. Do you know what I mean? So we found one, me and my sister, which is just an 8-minute drive. We went and we had like a little tour around, and it seems really good, to be fair. And the guy who gave us the tour around was the guy that owned it, and he just seemed like really nice. And yeah, it wasn't like, do you know, like sometimes if you go to like certain gyms it can seem a little bit like patronising, especially for the person who's walking around the gym. But I didn't feel like it was that bad, to be honest, and I feel like I was just excited to be able to get back into it, because I really, really enjoyed it when I was at the gym, and I just feel like it makes me feel so good. I sleep better, I've got more energy, and I know that I'm making my body feel good. And it doesn't matter how you look, it's about how you feel. So I'm excited to start feeling like that again. So me and Meg might start going before I start work. So I start work at 8:30. So we're thinking of going about 6:30, which is what we used to do when we worked in town. We go to a class for like an hour in the morning and then get a shower there and then go to work from there. But yeah, we'll just have to see what works for us. Obviously, I'm just going to work more around her because she's got a baby and she has a job as well. But her job isn't every day. It falls on like different days each week, so we'll see. Okay, breakfast is had. That was delicious. Feeling nice and full and energised and ready to go. Usually my mum is at home all the time now because she has gone self-employed and she does her food full-time now, which is so exciting. But she's out and about today. She's moving somewhere to be able to do food from there rather than doing it from home, and hopefully we're going to be getting a new kitchen in the near future. So she's also just out and about trying to sort bits for that, so that's exciting. But now basically I'm just sorting through a few bits. We have quite a big job tomorrow where we've got someone who's going to actually do the digging of the job, and then we're going to do the loads away from there. I don't know whether this video is going to be boring for a lot of you, but I like to be nosy, so I feel like I'd like to watch a video like this. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just trying to sort a couple of bits for that. I just need to get everything laid out so our driver knows exactly what he's doing, because as well as that job he has other jobs that he's going to be doing. The boys are just a little bit more like tied up this week because Connor is on holiday, so we're basically down a driver. Usually we are like very, very busy like this all the time, but it's just a little bit more because obviously we've got someone on annual leave. But everybody deserves a break, don't they? And you need to go on holiday every once in a while. So yeah, I'm just gonna get everything sorted for that, and then there's no confusion. This is my little work phone, by the way. I also got a new fur coat. How cute. You know when you've got so many different things going on in your head, and then you like go to do one thing and then you forget you needed to do the other thing? That's literally where I'm at right now.
Hello?
Hi, you okay? The majority of the time I am on the phone to different people. Sorry, I'm just plugging my phone in because it's gonna run out of charge. Yeah, majority of the time I'm on the phone to different people, whether that be the boys who are working for us, suppliers or customers, or if I just need to ring someone for them to help me with something, if I've got a question or anything, if I'm not sure. Majority of the time I am on the phone, so this phone needs to constantly be with me because it's always ringing. Some days are a lot quieter than others, but I always feel like Wednesdays, which day it is today, Wednesdays are so busy on the phone, and I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know, but it's always a busy day on the phones. So yesterday was the 9th. Do you know what, it is so satisfying being able to take things off your list, and even better when you highlight them. It's just so satisfying. I've just highlighted something that's not actually been done, so I need to do that now before I forget. I can't actually show you too many details because we have a lot of people's personal details, so I can't show you too much in depth of like my to-do lists. Okay, so now I need to find an invoice that we need to re-invoice to someone because we bought something for someone. I think this is the right one. I found that really fast, but I'm just going to take a picture of it and double check. I'm going to quickly record my holidays because it's just constantly in the back of my mind, and then I am going to do some customer invoicing. So this is my big folder, and in here we have all important documents. I flipped it over onto the right page. So we find my name. This is me. Oh, I think I need to make myself a new sheet. Have we got any? Okay, so I made these little sheets to keep track of all our holidays. The job that I was in before this one, it entailed a lot of like organisation and a lot of paperwork. So I've been able to pick up a lot of skills from there to be able to then carry them on in this specific job role. I'm grateful for that, and it comes in very, very handy because I loved the operations side of things and I loved being able to just be organised, you know what I mean? So on here, the little sheets that I've made, it just says the date requested, the time period needed off, how many days, and then the days remaining, and if it's been approved, and then the signature of it being approved and who's approved it, which is always me. So as this is a fresh sheet for me, I just need to pop my name on. Okay, so date today that we're requesting it is the 10th of January. This is so funny because I still do this for myself even though I'm in charge of it, but this is just the proper way that we need to do things, so this is how we do it. There's always so much pressure writing on a new piece of paper, like I just want it to look perfect. That is all done. I will just need to let Connor know once he's back from holiday. So I've been working for Connor now for how long? I started in June 2022. A year and 6 months or a year and 7 months. And each time that he usually goes away, I'm usually like texting him and he's like kind of seeing what's going on, and that way he doesn't actually get to relax. But this time I'm not contacting him because I can do everything that I do without speaking to him, but I just like to double check things, you know what I mean? Because when I first started this job, I didn't have a clue. I had no idea what anything was. Like, I had no idea. So I've basically just learned it as I've gone along. And so I've always been kind of getting reassurance off Connor for things. He's always like, Mia, you don't need to double check with me. Like, I know. I trust you and the decisions that you make. And I'm like, I know, but just sometimes I just need another person's brain. But even though I'm fully capable, and he says, I know you're capable of doing it. And he's like, I know you just want to double check things, and that's good. But you can do it on your own. So this time I'm doing it on my own and I'm leaving him to relax. I have got other people that are actually helping me, because sometimes you need another person's brain. You just need someone else's input on what to do in a situation. So I have got other people there to help me, but I'm just kind of trying to do a lot of the things on my own. You've got to learn to be able to make decisions on your own. Now we need to do some customer invoicing, and then I need to do some stuff for our accounting and things like that. We've got a VAT return at the end of this month, so I just need to make sure that everything's in line. We basically use this system where all of our banking details upload on like a weekly basis, so you just need to check through all the payments and things like that. So I just try and do it as much as I can, just so that I'm not on top of it and then it doesn't build up. Because when we first started using this system, there was about 900 little payments that I needed to match up, and it took me the longest time because I was getting used to a completely new system. I had no idea what on earth I was doing. I had no idea about accounting, no idea about VAT returns. I'm still not 100%, but I know more than I did. Basically, I just don't want to get in that rut again, and I want to be able to just stay on top of it, basically. Do you know what is so satisfying? When you are trying to pull everything together for something and everything just goes smooth. Like that job that I was telling you about that we've got tomorrow, which is a little bit of a bigger job, and everyone just agrees and it goes smooth. I just love it. So whilst I am doing the new invoices for customers, I'm also just going to see if there's anything overdue, any payments which are delayed. If so, I will then contact the customer and just basically request a payment day, or because if they have an account with us, they have a certain amount of time to pay. Sometimes that can go over, sometimes it will be paid on time. But yeah, it's basically also my job to keep track of that and just be on top of payments that we've got coming in, because we also have a lot going out as well. So that's just one of the boring bits, but it's just something that needs to be done. I've been on the phone that is how I'm feeling right now. I've been on the phone to our accountants for just over an hour. This chair, so squeaky. Just trying to sort out some payments that were just all over the place, but she helped me do that. But it took us just over an hour, which is fine because it's done now. So like I mentioned to you before, there's them payments that I do need to match up, so that is what I'm going to do now. It is nearly 10 to 2, so I'm going to match up these. I've got 30 to match, and then I'm going to eat some lunch. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, I feel like I start getting a little bit tired at this point. So yeah, gonna crack on with this and then I shall see you soon. Okay, lunch time. Let's eat. I'm hungry. So I went for tomato soup. A little bit messy, and then really random, we've got some gyozas that we got from Costco, so I've just put some of them in the air fryer. So I'm just waiting for them to cook because I'm really quite hungry. Taste test. Cheers. This is an Aldi one, Aldi tomato soup. With my job I do sometimes go out and about, but I just don't need to at the moment because there's nothing that I need to go out for. But sometimes if I do go out and about, it's to buy things. So like, or if I need to go to like the post office and post letters and things like that, or if we need any stationery, or if we need ink. But our ink should be on like a repeat delivery now. I set up for that to start happening. If I needed to go and pick up some paperwork, things like that. But at the moment I don't really need to go out. I'm going to be going out towards the end of this week, Thursday or Friday, just to go and sort some paperwork with the boys. But yeah, other than that, this week I'm not really going out and about. Hopefully in the near future I'll have a lot more spare time. I'm going to start going around and giving out like leaflets for the company and some of our business cards. I was doing that either last year or the year before, I can't remember when it was, but I was doing that and I don't mind doing it. It doesn't bother me, and obviously it's just a little bit of advertisement that we can do ourselves, but it's just finding the time. I think I'm going to have a little bit more time now in these next couple months, so hopefully I'll be able to get some of that done as well. So this is the gyozas. They look very plain. We don't have any soy sauce left, so I'm going to do a mixture of mayo and sriracha. Just sprinkle it all over the top. With my dinner breaks, I kind of just eat and then just go back to work and kind of just do it like that. With my specific job, there isn't always, well, a lot of the time there is stuff to consistently do, but as long as I have everything done that I need to do, then that is fine. But I always find something else to do. Do you know what I mean? But obviously there's more things that would prioritise other things. Okay, little taste test. I feel like this is going to be really hot. That is so good. I notice I always do a little dance when I eat something good. A customer did just ring me, so even though I am eating, I'm just going to have to still do another couple bits whilst I'm eating. But that's fine. That is just what needs to be done. With a lot of the stuff that I need to do during my day, a lot of it just gets pushed back, because I'm on the phone so much, and then I have to do something for that, and then someone else will ring me, then I have to do something for that. So them customer invoices that I was meant to do about 2-3 hours ago, still not even started it, so I'm gonna do it now. It is 1 minute to 3. I finish at 4:30, so I'm going to just get through these, and then I need to sort the work for tomorrow and let the boys know all of their jobs for tomorrow basically. And yeah, that's usually how I spend the last part of the day, but majority of the time I always have everything prepped as the jobs come in anyway, so that it's already there and organised. So if I am more busy towards the end of the day, I don't have to stress too much. I just have to let the boys know then the work that they're doing tomorrow. Oh, my brother's just texted me. I told him that I was filming today, and he's just texted me saying that I should go and get on a grab for the vlog, but I'm not going to do that. There's not me. I might just put something on in the background because it's nice just to have something on, so maybe I'll put a podcast on whilst I'm doing the invoicing, and it's just a nice little atmosphere to have going on around me. Okay, it is a couple hours later now. I finished up not long after I spoke to you. I finished at 4:30 anyway. I think I spoke to you guys at about 3. But yeah, that is my day at work basically. Sometimes it's more exciting, sometimes it's less exciting. Literally just depends on the day. I've just had some sausage mash, broccoli and gravy for dinner. It was bloody gorgeous. But yes, that's the end of my working day. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah.